Hello everybody. I'm gonna make two videos today. I'm trying to keep this video a bit shorter because my goal is to reach as many men as possible and to share wisdom and knowledge and lift other people up. And I feel like if I do a little shorter video, maybe I'll get a bit more attention because I saw that a lot of my longer videos, people don't really watch them fully. They sort of click off in the middle, and usually I really go in depth in the second part of the video, so I'll try to keep this one a bit shorter. I'm gonna talk about why you start to feel lonely when you go on semen retention or when you just generally start to want to go towards God. And the reason is actually pretty simple, but it's not so intuitive. It is because your spirit is elevating. So if you have a bunch of people on this level and you're up here, you're gonna like peek around, but there's nobody there. There's nobody there to connect with you on that level. So you'll be in a social setting full of people, but there's nobody there to really connect with you while everybody else is connected. So you actually start to almost feel more lonely being with people because it shows you how different you are. Because everything the world cares about, you have transcended most, if not all of these things, and now you're up here, but there's nobody on your level to be with you. But when you connect on a much deeper level. That is the trade-off, but it's much rarer. So naturally you're gonna lose friends, you're gonna feel a lot more, or you're gonna be a lot more isolated, and you won't necessarily feel more alone, but it is also part of it to feel more lonely. For me, it is especially if I'm around people, because it's just a reminder again of why I'm isolated, why I have no friends, why I'm not with people. It's always a reminder like this is what you talk about, and it's like I want to just tell everybody this and that, but it's like I can't. They don't have the thing to connect and understand because they're down here. It's like yeah, what are you really saying? Let's just shut up. Instinctively it's like, dude, shut up. I don't want to. Just chill, just live your life, just relax. It feels good, doesn't it? So just shut up. That's the animal nature, right? That's why you feel alone. That's why you feel lonely. That's why you lose a lot of people. But truly, as you progress on this path, you start to find yourself more and you start to actually feel less alone, even though you are more alone. Because feeling lonely and being lonely or being alone is not the same. If you have God, you won't feel lonely. I don't feel lonely anymore, even though I'm very alone most of the times and I practically have no friends. But use it as a sign to really show that you're separated from the world, that you are really on God's path and you're not like them anymore because you can't connect to them on that level anymore because you're above that level. You know what it's like because you once were there, so you can see where they're at. You can put yourself in their shoes, but it's like you just don't do these things no more. You don't care about these things no more, and you kind of figured out it's actually kind of pointless what you're talking about right now, or it's actually, if I'm being very real, it's kind of stupid because you know this and this, but obviously you can't talk to people like that. They're just gonna fucking hate you. Look what they did to Christ, right? Because they feel attacked. That's why a lot of times you will unconsciously evoke negative emotions in people like that, because they will subconsciously understand that you're higher and you will make them subconsciously face their own conscience, and it's going to be uncomfortable because any authentic growth always starts off by letting something go, letting or loosening some short-term pleasure to replace it with something better that's going to bring you up in the long term. That's why you constantly make people feel bad even though you don't even want to, just by being yourself, because they haven't been through what you have been through, but you want to put everybody through what you've been through so they can be where you're at. And it's not a you intuitively understand this, because it's not just like, oh, I know better because I'm just prideful and you guys are all wrong. It's no, I have been there, right? I have smoked, or I did this. I know what it is like. I haven't just done my way and now I think I'm all high and mighty and I know better. No, I have been you. I come from you. I want to lift you up as well so you can be up here and then we can connect on a deeper level. You get it? But it's like, no, just shut up, man. Just let me do my just shut up, just take a puff, or you know exactly what I mean. That's why we start to feel more lonely. But truly on this journey, you will meet new people, you will meet like-minded people, and as I said, the trade-off is you will connect with people on a much, much deeper level. You won't be connecting with the masses, but you won't really have an interest to connect with the masses anymore. You only have an interest if you're like in torn in between two worlds. And this is also part of the growth. This is part of the journey, to be torn in between two worlds. Have like one foot there and one foot in the other world, and then you have these little, you just don't feel as home anymore, but you still understand them, and you have these little almost internal struggles, you know. That's part of the growth. But eventually, naturally, you should cut these people off, and it will happen automatically because you just won't reconnect with them, and they'll just unanimously, unconsciously conspire against you without them even realizing. But you'll realize that they'll be all of a sudden negative towards you, or they're kind of like gang up on you, or leave you out, or ignore you, because unconsciously they can sense your energy is higher. They are all not aware of it, they're totally oblivious to it, they're asleep. But they kind of don't like it that you have a higher energy, so it irritates them, so they want to shut you off or push you away, you know, bring you down. That's what people on the bottom do. That's why they always go in groups, because they feed off of each other, because they pull everybody down. Whereas as somebody who's elevated, you want to elevate everybody. You always have two forces in the world, right? Duality. I hope you got what I was trying to say. I wanted to keep this video shorter, and I already lost myself on a tangent, because that's just how I work. That's just how my mind is. I'm go, 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 especially in semen retention. But yeah, that's why you feel lonely. But this is part of it. Don't be discouraged. Keep going. God will give you new people in your life who you will have a deep connection with. And this is, let me tell you this. You will always get what you really want as long as you don't settle for less. Take this as a life lesson. This is how it works. So yeah, take care. I hope this helped somebody. That's why I'm making these videos. If you like it, let me know with a like. You know, I don't know. I see I have a lot of views. Sometimes I get like 70, sometimes only 30, sometimes only 5 or 6. I think most people don't really understand what I'm trying to say. But I think I know there are a few who get what I'm saying, who also comment sometimes, and I always really appreciate it, because it also keeps me motivated to share this thing, because I'm gonna keep going either way, because I know God will lead some people to this so they can find some connection, or it can resonate with them, and they won't feel as alone, because they know like there's actually brothers on that journey too. But yeah, I always appreciate any comments or likes. It shows me that people are actually watching, people are actually caring, because that is my only motivation. I have no personal gain from this. I will never make money from this channel, which is obvious because of the things that I'm promoting. I'm just doing this to help a few souls, you know. God willing, He's going to lead you to these videos. And I thank you so much for watching.